This outfit screams opulence. It screams grandeur. It screams beauty. It screams royalty. It's so gorgeous. The color blend, and I particularly love the sleeves of the blouse. And I love the pairing of the scarf with the ashoke as the ikpele. It's gorgeous. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. This is where the fashion enthusiast tells you the most loving and amazing things about fashion. Today, we'd like to talk about the story of the four lepers. This happened many years before the birth of Jesus Christ in Samaria. At that time, Elisha had taken over from Elijah, and Elisha was doing amazing things in the land of Israel. He was so prominent and so well known that when one of the girls was kidnapped and taken to another territory, a particular leper who was very good at his job and respected by the king got to know about Elisha's prominence and the fact that Elisha had a God that answers by fire, a great God, because the little girl had said to her mistress at the time that, oh, if your husband can just go to look for Elisha in Israel, he'll be cured of his ailment. And the king had then given the leper a note to go to Israel, to the king of Israel, to say, cure him. And that one panicked, and Elisha said, don't worry, we'll show them that there is a God in Israel. And indeed, he showed them the God that created the heavens and the earth. And everything went amazing. The news went round everywhere, and people got to know that truly there is a God in Israel. And this went on, and then subsequently, the Arameans decided, oh my goodness, this outfit is lovely. Abbas man, the diamonds, the Swarovski diamonds you have on this outfit gives it an amazing look. Okay, back to the story. So the Arameans had said they wanted to fight with the Israelites, and they had them built like a camp outside of Israel and did not allow Israelites go out to buy or sell or do anything. And at that time, there was serious famine in the land of Israel, to the extent that people had started eating their children. And the king was really upset, and he sent for Elisha. Elisha came and then prophesied that by the next day the famine was going to be over. Now, all of this is not the real story. The real story has to do with the four lepers. So how did God take away the famine in Israel? Look at this outfit. Look at the diamonds. Can you see the diamonds on this outfit? Can you see all the stones on this outfit? Can you see the feet of this outfit? Gorgeous. Okay, back to the story. Now you had these four lepers, and they were at the city gates, and they had said to themselves that, there was famine in the land, and that if they went into the city, they will die. And if they went into the camp of the Arameans may either kill them or they will survive. And because there was so much famine, going into the city was not a solution. So they went to the camp of the Arameans, and on getting there, they discovered, oh, this is a beautiful, well-made outfit. Look at the beadwork, and the white is exquisite. On getting to the camp of the Arameans, they found out that God had done wonders, and they had left. And after the four lepers ate to their fill and took as much as they could, they then made the announcement in Israel. And by the time the Israelites came, God's promises was fulfilled. Now, the story here, or what stands out for me, is actually the four lepers. And a couple of things happened, and I kept asking myself that somebody who was not an Israelite came into Israel and was cured of their leprosy. How is it that these four lepers never got cured? So even after the Israel was restored and then the famine was over, nothing else was said in the Bible about the four lepers. Instead, the life just went on. And I kept thinking to myself that these four lepers must have heard of Elisha. They most likely have heard of the wonders that Elisha had a band of prophets that was moving around with him. And these four lepers, even if they didn't have access to Elisha, may have had access to somebody who has access to somebody, one of the prophets. But in the story, they were quick to resign their fate to death, to say, let us go to the camp of the Arameans. They were quick to give up, to say, they were quick to see death, more like they saw death instead of seeing life. And instead could give up to say, let us go and die if it means death. However, they could have at some point still sought the help of Elisha to say, call on your God to heal me. Especially as Elisha has even healed somebody who was not an Israelite. And I think for me, it resonates with me, and I say in our day-to-day lives, in our living, in everything we do, are we more interested in the negative than the positive? I.e., are we more interested in giving our lives more meaning than giving up and saying, as one be may be? So the truth is that, are we able to reach out and seek for help where we need help? Are we able to reach out and find out how we can make today better than yesterday and tomorrow better than today? I think that's the whole essence of living. The Queen Mother, Yabo Ojo, wore this lovely outfit for the launch of a movie called Lisha B. It screams royalty, it screams gorgeousness. I think the color blend is absolutely lovely. Can you see her flat tummy? Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful. The lepers said that if they went into the city, there was famine there, they will die. If they stayed where they were, they will die. So they should go to the camp of the Arameans and surrender to the Arameans. So their mindset was one of death than of life. It's the mindset. They could see death easily, but they couldn't see life easily. They couldn't see, and that then borders on the quality of life that they were living. So they couldn't see how they could make the quality of life they had better than it was, but they could see how they could die and die very quickly. And that was why they said, let them surrender to the Arameans. Maybe the Arameans may kill them, or maybe they will survive. So they could see death very easily. They could see the negative more easily than the positive. They couldn't see through to see that there is a man of God that may be able to give them a better quality of life. They couldn't see that there was somebody that they could call on to and say, tell your God to heal us. Beg your God to heal us. They couldn't see any of those, but they were quick to see the problem that they had, and the fact that the problem they had was food and drink and they could die. They didn't see their leprosy as diminishing or reducing the quality of life that they were living. They were more interested in the little things that came to them by virtue of them being at the city gate, which they could no longer get because of the famine. And because of that, they were still looking for that bread, that food, that water. Let me just eat today and eat tomorrow. And when they couldn't find that, they said, okay, let us go and surrender. Perhaps when we surrender, we will continue to get this food. They never thought about, look at this couple, green and purple, never look so good. And look at the blouse. I totally love the butterfly nature of her blouse. The fact that it's totally strapless but gorgeous, looks absolutely gorgeous. Black and white is beautiful. So back to the story of the 4 lepers. When they were even going to announce to the Israelites the good news, they did it out of fear. They said to themselves that they can't wait till daybreak, otherwise they will be punished. They may be punished. Their mindset was always never of the positive. So they did things out of the negative. They didn't see it as though, in fact, the miracle that happened is being told by us to us in the Bible. The lepers who even saw firsthand that people had things flying all around, they had their clothes. They didn't appreciate any of those that, a mightier hand was doing this work. A greater hand was doing this work. They didn't see that. But they only announced it because they were scared of being punished. Again, it's back to our mindset as a people. Can we truly do things because of the positive and not the negative? Can we do things to stir up good and not because we are deflated, we are worried, we are thinking that life is all about the negatives, life is all about bad and bad? Can we do things to make today better than yesterday? This outfit is gloriously patterned, absolutely beautiful. This is an Ikwere bride, and what is most amazing about Ikwere brides is actually how they dance, how they shake their waist. Look at this particular bride. Her hairdo is beautiful, her slippers absolutely lovely. But what is most interesting is their dance. The Ikwere dance is very interesting. Just imagine, look at how the waist has to be moved. The way the waist moves, it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for having the coffee chat with me today. I hope you've been inspired. I hope you'll begin to think about life a bit differently, and to realize that in life, we actually can make our lives how we want it to be. It starts first from the mind. It starts from us trying. It may not be easy because there's so many negative things in the world, so many problems in the world. But let's take each day as a blank canvas. Let's not be one of the 4 lepers. Let's not be one of the 4 lepers. Where we need help, let us seek help. Where we need to take a decision, let us take a decision from a place of being positive as against a place of being negative, a place of being deflated, a place of being unhappy and doing it just because you think life is about to end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Come back for more.